Hey guys, Wendell Moodley here. Welcome to another fishing vlog. In today's fishing vlog, I'm going to be going over some traces that I pack in my kit bag as I prepare to go for a long distance fishing trip. Now in my previous video, I did mention that I will be doing some fishing down the south coast. And if you know anything about the coastline of KwaZulu-Natal, as you travel from Durban down south, there's some really good grounds, especially as you go towards Margate. In fact, together with my family, through the years, it has always been a tradition that we go down to Margate at least once a year. But because of COVID, the last 2 years has been difficult, so I have not been down fishing there. But definitely will be there next week, so I'm looking forward to it. Through the years, guys, Margate has produced some really good catches. So I do know some of the grounds and I fish there quite regularly. We are going to actually be at a place called Uvango in Margate. So I will be bringing you some footage from there, especially as the week progresses. So stay tuned for that. Coming back to the content of today's video, I'm going to go over some various edible traces for big fish and also for your smaller rockfish as well, showing you how I prepare. I'm a type of person that I like to ready make my traces before I go for a long distance trip, and just to make sure that I have everything that I need. Because guys, if you're going a far way away from home, you want to make sure that you have everything that you need. And so even going to my tackle stores, whatever traces and tackle that I do buy, I always come home and I will retie stuff. I will make especially my own versions of the traces that I feel most comfortable using, and I'll be going over the variations in the traces that I am using, how I've tied it, down to the line that I've used, and everything in between. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so here is my spread of traces together with line and tackle that I'm preparing for my trip. Okay, so here you have my non-return slides, and some of them are basically paired with cable, so that's for your non-eds, and then I also have some that have on it leader line, and it's a variation of 8-0 hooks as well. And then I also have my grapnels as well, which I've already tied on to my clip, to my sinker clip, which obviously you have to hook up to the grapnel when you are throwing so that you do not part your line. But yeah guys, all of that is prepared so that when I am getting ready to slide, I just have to basically join it to my main line and good to go. Okay, next we're going to go over some shad traces. Now I did in a previous video show you how I prepare my shad traces. So basically I've just put them together in these little pouches so that it's easier actually when I just need to tie them on and use them. Then I also have my top bunk, and I did mention that I use those when I'm fishing off ledges and things like that when the water is a little bit deeper. Okay, so coming to the bronze brim trace, and I did include a video in the past where I went over how the trace is made, but basically just to go over the specifics again, I have a number 3 bottleneck sinker, and with the hook sizes, I generally will go with the number 3, but also number 2 will also work. And then of course I have a little ball there which creates like a flotation in the water and picks the bait up. Okay, interesting guys, coming to the mussel cracker, or as we would call it here in Natal, the brusher. So these are the traces that I have made, and it's very specific. I do have a 5-0 mustard hook and a 100-pound leader, which is my hook snoot, and then basically I've also got it paired to a 3-way swivel and a cone sinker, which is a 5-ounce. With the 100-pound, I definitely want to be sure, so that's why I tied it like that. Yeah, coming now to here are some of the artificials that I would like to use. The GT ice cream, got a bucktail there, and also some paddle tail as well. So we'll give it a bash with those. And then guys, of course, just a little crayfish rig that I have here. So definitely if I'm going to try for crayfish, it will probably be in the night. But yeah, these are just ready-made that I've purchased to be able to use for that. So as we come to line, I have a good spread of line that I use specifically to tie my traces as well as spool my reels. So we have 50 pound Mega Abrasion LB line that's used on my bigger Kuma Surf 8K. Then I have 25 pound line, a Mega Abrasion as well. Then we have Kingfisher's Giant Abrasion 46 pound. I use it to tie some of my Shad Traces in the previous video. I have 30 pound Kingfisher as well that I use, and your 20 pound Kingfisher for my smaller reel. Then we come to our 100 pound leader line. So I use that on some of my brusher traces as well and my bigger traces. And then your 160 pound test. This is great for also tying onto your non-return clip when you're fishing for non-heads. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, to share this video, and if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. You can also turn on the bell notification so that you will be notified when any video is uploaded. So once again, thank you so much for your support, and until our next video, take care.